What's going on, everybody? The original Mako back here, and I am now playing Legends of Runeterra. This is going to be my first YouTube video in quite some time, so we'll see. It's obviously completely different from everything else that's been on my channel, but I've been having a lot of fun playing this alongside Magic the Gathering Arena, so I might do some of those videos too. But I'm going to start here with this game, because this game is a ton of fun right now. It just went into open beta pretty recently. If you haven't had a chance to check it out and you like card games, you should absolutely go check it out. But I'm going to be playing a little bit of ranked, showing a deck that I made myself from scratch, no deck list, anything, and it's not exactly how I want it because I don't have nearly the cards that I want, but I think it's not bad. It's basically all based around this. Oops, I did not mean to take one of you out. Let me put that back in. It's based around this last breath, which is these abilities take effect when the unit dies. So basically everything I have is built around killing my own units to get their effects. The biggest MVP of this deck is probably the Cursed Keeper, which I keep taking out. I need to just do that. Because it has last breath, summon an escaped abomination, so it's 2 mana, and when it dies I get a 4/4. Which is incredible value, like really good value, especially early game. That's huge. And I'm running the Ravenous Butcher, obviously, because it's 0, and I have to kill an ally to play it, which works really well. Inspiring Mentor, because it's one of the better 1-drops I could get out of this. I haven't actually messed around with it too much. I was using Hapless Aristocrat, but the summoning the Spiderling gets really annoying because it fills my board. We're running 1 recall just to be able to recall an ally. Comes in handy sometimes. Warden's Prey. It'll create in my hand another last breath follower from any region that costs 3 or less, which is good. Black Spear, obviously, great removal with this deck. Glimpse Beyond, huge card. Kill an ally to draw 2 with this deck is huge. I am running 1 Vile Feast, which I'll probably be the next card to take out when I get another one that I want. But it does drain a unit, so I can use it on an enemy, or I could use it on my own enemy if I need to kill it. But once again, it's the whole summoning a Spiderling thing that I don't like. Deny. I believe I only have 2 of those, which is why I'm only running 2. Yeah, if I had a 3rd one, I'd be running a 3rd one for sure, because that's the main reason I splashed Ionia, this place with my Shadow Isles, because Deny is just so good. Phantom Prankster, because with a deck where you're trying to kill as many of your own things as you can, that's pretty big. I am running a 1-off of a Scaled Snapper because a 2/5 for 3 mana is a hefty blocker. I ran into a few people running it and I was like, that card just seems so good, I gotta put it in. I only have 1 copy of the Undying, which is why I'm only running 1, but that can easily turn into a pretty big offensive threat. Zed. Now this is where things get interesting, because I like Zed in this deck for a reason I'll get to later, but I also want to mess around with another champion that I don't have yet in this deck. But Zed has a really cool synergy, which we'll talk about in a minute. This card is stupid good, especially with the card I showed you earlier, because it kills an ally and then revives it. So it'll kill the Cursed Keeper, get the Escaped Abomination, and then revive the Cursed Keeper again. And it can do that with any other last breath card, which is huge. Will of Ionia, once again, just another Ionia, fantastic card. This one, you kill an ally to summon a random follower from any region that costs 2 more. So once again, if we kill this, we get a random 4-cost ally, and we get the last breath 4/4 effect. So it's just huge. The other champion here, Thresh. Obviously, this works well because to evolve him, you need to see 6 units die. That works. But the main thing about him is when he upgrades, the first time I attack this game, summon an attacking champion from your deck or hand. Which means it would summon Zed, which his level up is based around attacking. So he'll be attacking, which will create an ethereal version of him and can create a serious burst turn. I only have 1 Thresh right now, which is a big problem, but I'm working on getting more. Tortured Prodigy, when an ally dies, refill your spell mana, a 1-off just because it works. Atrocity is actually really good in being able to deal damage to any target I want. Dawn and Dusk is good because it summons 2 exact copies of ephemeral allies, which means they'll die at the end of the turn, which could give us a really good effect. And then Rasa for late game, when you play it, if you had an ally die this round, it kills the 2 weakest enemies, which can be a huge momentum swinger. So, now that that is done, save changes. I don't think I changed anything. But I'm going to get ready to hop into some ranked games, and what the heck? Okay, once we hop into those ranked games, I'll be right back, and we'll try this deck out a little bit. Okay, so I know I'm not very high rank right now. I just started playing, so give me a break here. That also means I don't know the opponents, like these regions, I don't know their cards super well. So, you know, I'm probably going to make some mistakes. But I just want to show off this deck a little bit while I'm learning. So we definitely don't need Rasa, and I think Deny not great, but Inspiring Mentor and Cursed Keeper are not bad. Okay, yeah, that's good. I don't want to 1-1 this. I need this to be as killable as possible. So we are going to... Doesn't really make a huge difference. I'll give it to that. And hopefully he has nothing. What's he? He's playing Garen, Lux, Braum, and Tyranndomir. What's Lux again? Spark. 4 damage to enemy unit. Okay. I'll definitely trade that if he wants to trade it. Yep, that's okay with me. Well, we curve out really well. The problem here is I usually really like having a way to kill this on turn 2 when I play it. But I currently don't have a way to do that until turn 4, which could end up being a problem. But I suppose we'll see. I'm a little bit concerned about the damage I've taken. I am going to play Zed rather than Undying, just so I can have a blocker. I am extremely confused. That had to be a misplay, right? Oh no, because this had quick attack, but still, why just throw it away for free? I mean, I get that you'll be able to block. Like, you'll be able to play this and block my Zed to kill it, but still. I feel like he just threw that away for nothing. Okay, now what I am going to do is go ahead and get myself a 4/4, 2 4/4s. Like, that's such a swing turn right there. Do you see how good that is? That's crazy. Then he's gonna get rid of my Zed, which is actually perfectly fine. I would rather have the board space, honestly. Ooh. Interesting. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get the attack off to start, because he's probably not gonna block, and that's, yeah, 9 damage there. That's pretty big. Totally fine with that. I think I'm going to give it to my Undying. And I'm just putting him out as to be a chunk blocker. I'm going to get another 4/4 here. And I believe this is going to end up filling my board. Yeah. So not a bad board, and I float 3 mana for make it a 3-cost Dawn and Dusk, essentially. And next turn we have Rasa, which could be extremely useful. Okay, I have no problem with things dying at all. Hopefully he knows that. Actually, hopefully he doesn't know that. Okay, so... Okay, everything is at 4 health or below now, which is very good. We're also going to go ahead and play this. Honestly, we kind of have a little bit of, well... I'm going to see how he reacts to this first. Hopefully he summons something really threatening. If he summons something really threatening, this would be a huge Rasa. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Please tell me it's gonna... Oh, it's gonna go through. It's gonna go through. That's such a big play. That is such a big play. Okay, okay. Let's not get too excited. Wow, we have a lot of ways of killing our things right now, which is good. Oh no, I just summon a random follower. So that'd give me a 5. We'll see what we get. Ooh, wait a minute. That's what hold on. Let me do something real quick. Because that actually is a pretty good card to go in this deck if I wanted to work on splashing a different way. Okay. We're going to go there, get a free block, and we're going to block that too, because that just seems like it makes a whole lot of sense. That's going to give me life gain. How much is this? This is a 5? A 5? 5/5 with tough and lifesteal? Yeah, that definitely seems kind of crazy. And I know it's a 9/9. I'm really not that concerned about it, honestly. We're gonna attack before we do anything. That is 100% the play here. And he surrendered. So there we go, just like that. Pretty good start. One victory down. And hopefully we'll get up to silver 1. And did we get anything? Oh, we upped our vault. That's good because it literally opens tomorrow. And I haven't gotten it all the way upgraded, which is sad. But not bad though. We're still gonna get a lot out of it. Let's hop into another one, shall we? Okay, so that I wrote it down. I forget. I think it's like the Freylord faction or something that has that 5/5. Depending on what death. Oh, excuse me. Depending on what last breaths they have, and what kind of removal they have. I might splash that. I mean, having Zed once again is really nice, and having Deny and Will of Ionia is also very good. I I don't want the Spiderling. That's not bad to be able to kill this, but we got a Chronicler of Ruin, and we have a Fading Memories, and we drew another one anyway, so it's really not a big deal. I like his board. I do want to get a new board soon, but it's not my first priority, obviously. I want to get all the cards I want first. Also, I like this guy is awesome. Phantom Prankster early is nice. Grant barrier to an ally in hand and draw. Okay, he's buffing stuff in his hand. Like hardcore buffing stuff in his hand. Oh no, he gave this thing barrier? Really? So this is going to be a pretty disgusting turn here, because we're going to play this. Chances are he's not going to want to block. And now you can Black Spear Zed. I was gonna Vile Feast my own guy to kill it and get 2 4/4s, but I would much rather get rid of Zed, without a doubt in my mind. Yeah, there we go. And now it is turn 4, so I can Chronicler of Ruin this thing anyway. Oh wow. A 4 or a 3/6. He's normally what, a 2/5, I guess. Then. We're just gonna have an army of 4/4s on the field. He's not gonna attack. I like it. We will absolutely take that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and attack first. I don't want to attack with that because that's not a free trade per se, but it's still it's a definitely advantage him on the trade. So we'll do this. Interesting. Still fine. I'm going to be able to Black Spear this still. I am going to play Phantom Prankster first to see if another Black Spear target comes out that might be a little more threatening. Interesting. No, there isn't anything, so I'm going to get rid of that. And we have a huge board advantage, and we're not really that far behind on hand, and we have a life advantage. So I'd say things are going pretty good right now. Still buffing stuff in his hand, which could get annoying. This is going to fill my board, which is once again why I don't really like this too much. Because it gives me an extra unit that I don't want, and now this is also pointless. So we have 2 things on our board that aren't really helping us out here. That is A-okay. He is going to make my board state a lot easier to deal with here. Four enemies and survived, you win the game. Okay. Yeah, we need to try to avoid that at pretty much all costs. Actually, yeah, I'm only going to go with these 3. because he can't trade, and that's 11 damage. I don't want him to be able to trade into this and then upgrade next turn. I might as well delay that as long as I can. Whatever this is, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. Okay. 7 damage is still not bad. Put it back out. We're gonna end. He's probably gonna take the spiderling. Oh, but I can make sure he doesn't kill the spider. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't kill whatever he pulls now. Which means I feel better about playing this. Okay, well, that's nice, and then we are going to absolutely do that. Make sure this Fiora cannot, or delay this Fiora upgrading as long as we possibly can. Does he have a deny? Shit, he does. Okay, fair enough. Still not bad though. Does that one count? Two out of 4, yeah. Yeah, it does. Alright. Justice will be served. Alright. Things are getting a little bit sketchier here. That lifesteal's annoying. Can't. But if you pull Zed, it's also okay with me. This is going to be interesting, for sure. This Fiora is definitely making me nervous. I love when that thing yawns. It's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna end it. We'll see what happens. Will of Ionia. Let's just hope he does not have a deny. That he's got one card in his hand. There's no way it's a deny, right? Good. That's fine. I can deal with that. I'll play this as a chunk blocker. 'Cause I'm suddenly significantly less concerned about the Fiora. Really? That's interesting. So yeah. Doesn't have Overwhelm. So I'm gonna guess try to do take 6. I think I'm okay with taking 6. He's gonna be back at 20 though, which is definitely a problem. Especially with this board state he's got. I should have attacked first. I definitely should have attacked first. That's fine. Not a huge deal. Okay, both of those things are fine. Because now if he attacks with this next turn, I'm finally going to be able to kill it. The Chronicler of Ruin. Problem here is how much health he's getting back from this thing. If only I had a Thresh in my hand. Well, looks like I'm playing... Now I'm just going to play on the draw. See what happens. That's a good card, though. That is a good card that I can now recall. Okay. Okay. Once again, this is okay. Oops. We're going to recall that. Please tell me it's not a deny. Good. That's very good. And he cannot play it again this turn. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. I'm gonna take another 6. I don't want to, but kinda need to keep some sort of board state over here. He's gonna have so much life steal. It's crazy. Good news is he can't summon it to block this turn, so we should get some damage in. Yep, yep.
Justice will be served.
You gotta be kidding me. It's literally like the worst thing he could have drawn.
You will be scoured from this land.
Okay. So, if both of these die, we'd only take 3. I don't want both of these to die, but I don't really have a choice. Those are both going to be at 3, which means I kind of need a 4. This will be able to trade with one of them next turn. This will be able to trade with that. I'm running so low on health. Alright, we better get a hell of a draw. I haven't seen this interaction yet, so I'm a little excited to see. Okay, so it doesn't... How... Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul. It's actually getting worse. Yeah, it's a GG. He's gonna take that one. Man, that card is good. Yeah, can only block one more thing. card's crazy. Alright, might have to make a build around that soon. We'll see. I am going to play one more. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's a good card, man. I don't... You have to do 6 damage to it to get rid of its tough. And it has life gain. That's just... That's bonkers. But then if I do that, I'm getting rid of my Will of Ionias, my Denies, which I don't ever seem to draw. And back we are. Although he carries a Lantern, Thresh has excellent night vision. Good to know. Good to know, because I am playing Thresh in this deck. Also, how perfect is this logo for, like, me being, you know, shark-based? That's sick. Oh. Alright, what is this? A Braum? A thing that levels up when he dies. That thing, which I've experimented with a little bit. I kind of forget what it does, though. Zed's a good third. Well, I'm acting second, so I can't have Zed on the attack, so I am going to get rid of that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. And then Darius, which, yeah, 10 or less health. For each other attacking ally, deal 1 to it and 1 to the enemy nexus, right? And then you've seen them survive. I made a deck around. I actually still have that deck. It's called Tanks for Nothing. So try to build a bunch of high health so they could survive damage. Don't Ravenous Butcher? No. No. Absolutely not. That would have been a huge misplay if I would have. Because this thing can block to get his last breath. This thing cannot. Honestly, if he's not playing stuff, I probably should have done this, and I would have had 7, 8 damage. So that's a pretty big misplay. I would have had this to attack with. Which would have been much better. Wish I would have had that last turn. Yeah. I think we're good for now. I'm gonna go ahead and just attack with this and probably get a free 4 damage would be my guess. I'll take it where I can get it. Interesting. It's fine. I have plenty of things to block it. I need to draw here just to get a little bit of extra stuff because he's got a lot in his hand. So also get a Phantom Prankster activation and literally probably the worst thing that I could have gotten, but getting Thresh early is huge. Yeah, no, getting Thresh this early is big. A 5/5 for 4 that plays into your deck is pretty good. That like plays into what you want to be doing. It does cost 4, which is expensive. I don't want to really re-enable it. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take 5. Yeah, okay. Adios, buddy. I'm not having that. Can't deny it, so we're good there. Do I need a second one going? So it'll really lower my board space, but also could be huge. I'm gonna get a double activation on a free double on my Phantom Prankster. I'll take it. Oh, I was about to say I also have Black Spear enabled, but I don't have the mana for it. That's sad. Okay, well... I hope he plays that again, honestly. Because then if I do this, challenge that, and then play or attack with this, he either doesn't block and takes the damage, or I trade with this or that. Either one would be fine. Sure, he's taking his time to think about it. Fair enough. Big part of the game, probably. Or he's just gone. I am absolutely okay with either.
By all means, get in my way.
Yeah, now I'm confused. Actually, no. Better. Either takes 4 or I trade with something. Really. You're gonna let me do that. Okay. He's gotta have another avalanche or something, right? But I've gotta deny if he does. Interesting. Fair enough, I suppose. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Question is, what do I want to heal? Heal that for 2. Heal that for 3, that for 2, and that for 2. Another avalanche? Oh boy, did I call that. Sorry, pal. Not today. If he has another avalanche on top of that, then that might be a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and heal this bad boy, actually. And this dies, we'll get another 4 over here. Oh boy, oh, he messed up. I want to make sure it goes through first, but you have made a mistake, my friend. I could summon 2 exact copies of this, and then that's a guaranteed 4 damage. Or I could just play Zed. Let him play something, doesn't really matter. It's fine. We will take that. We'll take that. If they both die, one of them's guaranteed to die. Once again, we're still guaranteed 4 damage. on that, which is huge. That shouldn't be an issue. Because next time he attacks, we should have another Zed, right? We haven't gone through 2 Zeds? Or have we? I see another Zed. Did I turn 3 Zed? I don't think I did. Yeah, so we should be good. We're going to show him to use a chunk blocker. Lady Elise? And actually, once again, if I have 2 things die, then the game's just over. So, if he summons anything, then the game's probably over. Good game, my friend. Good game. Trunk block, might as well kill that, might as well do that. And yeah. I should take 8 plus 11. Good game. Alright. There we go. We got two out of 3 wins. I'll take it. And we did. We got up to silver 1. Let's go. So in my free time a little bit here, I'm probably going to push a little bit farther to try to get up to... I think this is silver. I think gold's next. I don't know. Did we get a reward, though? We did, so I'm going to open that before I end it. See what we get. It's just a regular capsule. Probably nothing huge. Arachnid Horror, another copy of that. Grant everything map. This one's a 0. Now I haven't died this round. That could see use, potentially. Just another revive mechanism. I don't know, it might be better than some of the stuff I have in now, but I'm still going to do some more tweaking with that. I think I'm going to have to build a Death Touch with whatever that thing was called from the Frey Lord. But we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. This is a really, really fun game. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, so I'm probably going to do a lot more videos on it. I might do some Magic videos. I might do some Temtem videos. That's all the stuff I'm playing right now. We'll see how much time I have. But hopefully I can get back into doing a little more consistent videos and more consistent streams. So look for me on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheOriginalMako. Or just keep watching here and enjoying the content. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.